Sorry to hear that. Sounds like a stressful existence there, Benny. That.
No, no, just busy.
All right. Well, let's dive. Let's do our meeting minutes if you're cool with that.
Yep.
All right. I don't think this one's going to take a ton of time, but it's a topic that comes up every so often. Hey, everyone. I'm Jamie Gruber. It's my partner, Benoit Malige. We are doing our meeting minutes segment where we take questions, inquiries, general topics from all of our multifamily and more groups and discuss them here. And, you know, in the middle of our meeting, I guess that's why we call it meeting minutes. So that's what we're going to dive into a topic here real quick. So Ben, today's topic is networking. I've had a lot of conversations with people talking about or asking about, like, you know, what is effective networking? How does it add any value? What's all this networking thing? It's kind of not a common, but like a buzz phrase. What say you about networking, why it's important, what you do, and all of that good stuff? And I can chime in too.
Do I have to answer this one?
Yeah, so it's you, Ben. It's all you.
What's effective networking?
What is and what's the power of it? Why is it important?
I mean, the power, we can talk from personal experience. The power of networking, of effective networking, is, you know, for instance, finding deals. That was the case for us. So we were talking to brokers, and we were not finding the deals that we wanted, and we decided to organize a little meetup locally and be the provider of networking opportunities for people, and that brought us our first deal. So I guess there's networking and effective networking, like you say. Like, if you have to be active, proactive. It's not just about going to a RIA meeting and sitting in the back and listening to people and say, I'm networking. That's not the case.
No, agreed. And even like I've heard people have asked me, like, how do I like enter? How do I intervene? Like, I go in, I'm kind of overwhelmed by the room. There's a lot of people there. Like, how do I, kind of start the conversation? I always say, this is one thing for me, like, have something to do with your hands. So a notebook, something in your hand. Otherwise it's just, what's that Ricky Bobby thing from Talladega Nights? Like, I don't know what to do with my hands. You ever see that?
No, but
of course you haven't. Of course you haven't. But anyway, that whole Ricky Bobby moment, honestly, have something in your hands. It's just easier you just feel more secure. I know that sounds like a simple thing, but call it a quick tip. I think it's big. And then the second thing is, people are there to network. So you got to go in with the mindset of, like, that's why they're there. It's not like you're walking into, you're not walking into a daycare looking to eat restaurant food, right? Like, you're going to a networking event where you and everyone else is there to network. So you just have to sort of have something to make you feel secure, make you feel a little grounded. Just approach somebody. Hi, my name is. That's it. And let it go from there. And if it doesn't connect, then move on to the next person. It's simple as that.
We'll probably go just a little further and just work on a elevator pitch. Just really work hard on it so it just comes out automatically. So, hi, my name is Benoit, Malige, blah, 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 blah. And just have it, so you have everything out of it. And then once they start speaking, then you can actually listen to them, retain their name, and hear what they have to say, and if it's going to be of any help to you or not, and then you can move on.
Yeah. Ben uses the Coneheads approach. I am Benoit. I am from France. That's it. That's his whole thing, right? You still don't get that reference either?
I do.
If you don't like it. So stuffy. It's the French. Just stuffy. Anyway, so effective networking. So you're right. Like, just going to an event is not networking. You got to be effective with your networking. So, but yeah, we have definitely seen benefit from it. Not only that deal, but we've had other deals come across our table from networking, from our brand, from building ourselves up, from getting out in front and seeing people. You host a great event down in South Florida once a month. I do so in Michigan. So yeah, people come to us as sort of thought leaders and bring us deals. Sometimes they don't always work out, but
deals are connections that may bring deals. Like yesterday, we had a great call with a gentleman in Michigan.
That's right.
That came from a connection that happened through the networking platform that we created. Now we're potentially looking at, a few thousand units in Michigan and a few thousand more in Ohio. So that
Yeah,
comes.
off market, truly off market. This isn't like that buzz phrase of off market, but yeah, like actual, like, this stuff isn't out there anywhere other than connecting to a connection to a connection to a connection brought us this person, and we'll see what happens with it. But the more of those cracks at the plate, if you will, the better, and we get that from the value of our networking platform. So I think you have to give value. That's the other part. When you attend a networking event, go in with the mindset of what can I contribute here, even if you're new. What can I contribute? What can I give? Because that seems to you just get a return from that. That's not why you should give, but you do end up getting a return if you truly go in more with an altruistic mindset. So, you have anything else before I kind of talk about what we're doing?
Nope.
He's good. So, from a networking perspective, Ben and I did an event in Boston a month and a half ago. So right now it's early October. Excuse me, it's early October. We did an event about a month and a half ago in Boston that was excellent. We know of deals that were done at that event, and we said, you know what, we got to bring this to Michigan. What we're trying to do in Michigan is build a community around multifamily, right? What we're trying to do in Michigan is we're trying to build our brand, and honestly just help people achieve whatever their goals are. And I'll talk about what our next iteration of this is, but for right now in Michigan specifically, October 24th at 6:30 p.m. at the City Club Apartments in Detroit on Washington Boulevard. Thanks to City Club for providing that venue. We're hosting a mixer, and that mixer will be brokers, bankers, investors, you name it, coming to this event. We only have 100 seats, and as of right now, by the time this releases, we're about a third full. So, and we just started marketing this thing, so it's going to fill quick. But whether it's this event or other events, you got to check them out. You got to go to these things. For our event specifically, I mean, it's $25. For $25, you get food, wine, beer, networking, and we're giving a portion to charity. So it's an incredible value. It's, again, approaching this from a standpoint of how can we add value to the community, as well as to, those who are less fortunate in the community. And after we're done with Michigan, we're going to do this in Florida, South Florida, where Ben is. We're going to do this in other venues. We just really, truly believe that much in how important it is to network, to do it effectively. And we get a buzz. You and I both get a buzz out of seeing people connect under our brand. It's just kind of cool for us to see that we kind of contributed that and gave value. So that's my stance on it, or take on it. Ben, what do you got to say?
I think you enjoy it more than me, especially when you have people asking you for pictures.
That happened in Boston. Somebody said to me, like, I heard somebody say, and Ben heard it, like, I got to get a picture with Jamie. Like, I was like, yeah, that's right. Ben was like, there goes the ego. I do enjoy it. I'm a ham. I was born this way. I'm not going to apologize for it, Ben. All right.
I'm not asking you to.
Okay. Good enough. Good enough.
How much more value that you're bringing to people in these events, they get to see you in person.
Yeah, agreed. So if you guys go to facebook.com/multifamily and more, you can see that event. We also have it within any of the groups. I'm sorry, within the Michigan group. It's a Michigan event. Within the Michigan group, if you're part of it, you can also see the event there. But facebook.com/multifamily and more, you'll see the event in there. You can buy your ticket right there, and we'd love to see you there, and hope you get a ton of value out of what we're putting out there. And again, for this video, unless Ben, you have anything else to add?
Nope.
For this video, I appreciate any comments you have, any tips you have on networking, drop them below. Subscribe, make sure you hit that red subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications so you can get more and more of our content. We're releasing more and more on this channel every week, and we hope you guys get a ton of value out of it. So that's all I got. Ben, you good?
I am good.
All right, guys. Have a great day, and we'll talk soon. See ya.